Can we talk about how women's health crisis is going to get worse with the orange man killing DEI? Women already have a much harder time than men getting quality health care in America. We've heard the stories time and time again on TikTok. One that always stood out to me was the woman that said she went to the urgent care clinic, upper respiratory infection, all that stuff. Wrote her a quick prescription, out the door she went. Her husband was not even as sick as she was and decided to go to get ahead of it. And he came home with almost twice the medication that she had, and that they'd even given him an inhaler. She's like, what the F, man? I'm like 10 times sicker than you. Why didn't I get an inhaler? So she calls him, and the doctor's just like, oh, I guess I just didn't think about it. Do you want one? Do you want one? Okay. That is something that is really concerning me, because they are going to go after, they are going after Medicare, Medicaid. And as a chronic illness sufferer, I do not have Medicare or Medicaid. We have my husband's insurance through his job. So we're very lucky in that regard. Even though it's a nightmare every January because everything has to be recertified. So it is just now February 6th, and I've just now got all of my medications approved for this year. And that's over $3 million worth of specialty medications I will have to use throughout this year. But with the removal of DEI, it is going to impact every single aspect of women's lives. And I don't think DEI has anything to do with immigration. I think it has to do with women. I think it has to do with a way of getting women out of the workplace, with a way of putting their thumb over women's lives, because you don't have to justify anymore firing a woman. You can just do it. If she's LGBTQ, I don't want that person working for me. Bye. All those laws that were set in place to help give equality to women in so many aspects of our lives have been wiped out with trying to get rid of DEI. So as a chronic illness sufferer who constantly has to deal with insurance, trying to deny all these medications, who's constantly heard all the horror stories of women trying to get diagnosis, trying to find specialists that will listen to them and not say, oh, you're just exhausted, just drink some more water and exercise some more. There are many chronic illnesses that exercise makes worse. So many people don't know that pushing yourself makes your symptoms worse. So, I'm just like everybody else right now. I am so frustrated. I'm a blue in a red state, and he's just been in office for 2 weeks, and it is just absolute mayhem and chaos, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. So my advice is to anyone that has a chronic illness, a rare disease, start a conversation with your doctor and have backup plans, because they could very easily disrupt the pharmacy industry, where the medications that we rely upon desperately every month and gets shipped to us. Specialty medication is not something that you can just go pick up at Walgreens or CVS. It has to be shipped from these specialty pharmacies overnight. Yeah, that we depend upon to live. For most of us, these medications are life-saving. So talk to your doctors and get yourself a plan. Try to see if you can get even if you can just get an extra month's worth to have on hand in case something does get disrupted. So try to make a plan. Try not to panic. And like always, call your congressman. call your congressman. Let him know. It's sad that that's right now really the only way that we have to fight, but call your congressman and get with your doctors. And if you don't have a good doctor, keep looking, because I guarantee you they're out there. I've been so lucky. I've got 4 of the best, and never ever was I ever once told it's all in your head. You're making this up. Instead, it was, we're going to research this and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. And that's Dr. Tina Merritt. And she's an incredible allergist immunologist. And these incredible doctors have other incredible doctors, other specialists that they know and that they talk to and confer with and can bring in on your case. So if you're having issues and you've had just crap luck finding a good doctor, don't give up. They are out there, but it is hard sometimes to find them. And when you do find them, come up with a plan. You're going to need it.